My dearest Chin, I can still picture you standing in your black dress, waiting in that sushi place. For me. You looked way out of my league, but what am I glad that you took the time to notice something in me. From the first second, I never had any fear or difficulty on being myself around you. You make me feel understood. Our love for fish and a lot of food guided us to many different places in Vietnam. Also, the Dutch food you started to appreciate right now. Also, my own cooking meals that were not always that great, we also slowly appreciated. I know we had our doubts about our connection and capability together. I'm not the most clean and fit boy you wanted, but what I have are my curls and my good sense of humor. Now, almost 4 years later, our love is about more things than only food. We went through depressions, ups and downs, and some truly difficult, painful moments together that tested our relationship. I'm still very glad I never took the easy way out. Because now, at this time, I'm still more than sure that I conquer the whole galaxy if you're standing beside me. It's hard not to plan a future with you and look too far ahead. What the last few years have taught us that planning too much things in life may have negative outcomes. Love you forever until our lights fade away and our souls are high in the sky, transformed by the stars.
Dear Olivia, it's incredible that after all, we're here and now celebrating our relationship in a very special way. I don't know if you find this, but I think we're quite of a very special couple in many ways. You are so sweet, artistic and passionate. I'm more of a pragmatic person, and my artist soul was so well buried by a number of games until I found myself in you. We've been through conflicts in cultural difference, family background difference, as each of us comes from the other end of the world. Time flies so fast. It's been 4 years since we met. Never thought that we could go through so much ups and downs like what happened. It's very funny to think back that suddenly when I met you, all the standards that I set before for the future husband disappeared. Couldn't believe that we can be together this long enough to know each other too well, that no matter how annoying we are to each other, at the end of the day, we still need our companionship. We've been loving and fighting, we've been laughing and crying, we've been sweet and bitter, we've been so silly and never wiser than that, and we're still together. Thank you for always being there, accepting my real self, loving me how I am, sweet or sour, happy or sorrow, through light or darkness, and with you I've never felt left alone. Even when you had to face with my most negative and darkest side, when I was in my worst period of my life, you were still there with your full silly love. I've never had to bite off more than I can chew to be always positive with beside you. Thanks to all the fights we've got, and I realized that you are always wiser than I can, even I never admitted this to you. The situations made us physically apart for such a long time, but you know what, I've been never more and more grateful every day that I have you in my life. Your image in my head, even with silly jokes and childish games, really lightens up my soul and made me laugh out loud like a moron. From those moments, I realized that this is true love, and you, with your pure heart and somewhat clumsiness, are the man I truly need in this life. Thank you for being there in my darkest moments, lighting up my soul with high hopes, showing me that I'm well loved, and firmly repeating that relationship we have to build up, as never a thing is perfect, much less this life is so imperfect. Thank you for not giving up on us, ever, and indeed you made me more confident in believing that the family you create is more important than the family you come from. Let us grow old together. Let our kids be the happiest children on earth ever. Let us sit together when 70, 60, as you mentioned before, looking down from the balcony, making silly jokes and childish faces, feeling every day the best day together, and possibly take the final breath beside each other. I love you very much. My Livia, Bas Trinh. I'm happy to be your wife, to let you be the father of my future husband. My future children. Let's create a happy family. Let's live a very peaceful life together.